afraid. Do you want to follow suit? Hello there, Even, you little monster.
Royam.
You come here into a town full of strangers, and the first thing you do is destroy my beautiful moon. Oh, Even, you've made me very angry.
Look, if you'll just give me the eyes, I'll...
These eyes? You want me to give them to you? I'm not giving you anything, child.
But you promised! When I gave you rhymes, you said I earned them, and...
Oh, you have earned something. Take a deep breath, Even, because it's the last thing you'll ever take from anyone.
Foolish little girl, you're going to lose because I rhyme tight when I follow my personified force of creativity. No, stop. Time to rhyme battle. I hope your loved ones are ready to cry, because in a few moments you're going to... Dang it. I hope people won't think you're too shoddy when they discover that you're a dead,
Body! You're embarrassed of yourself!
Let's see. You thought you were a knight, but you're a knave. And I'm gonna send you to an early death hole. I was getting there. I'll try to not let it go to my head that I am the reason you'll soon be resting in peace.
Dead! How are you so bad at this?
This is the rhyme that's going to end your time here in Random. My parents wanted me to be a goat herder, but I'd much rather be an even, my robots will reduce your skin to gelatin, leaving nothing but a gleaming white.
If my rhymes were deadly, you'd be invincible, Ryan.
I can't go back. It's not fair. No! Back you go, my friend.
The colossal and terrifying upside-down mayor was now stored inside a different and nicer mayor's head. Even and Dicey had done an excellent job. Even was learning the world was even. They'd made it. Even and Dicey had survived. And what's more, defeated Royam, the dark side of the mayor. But the journey was far from over. Sorry, I'll be quiet now. Yeah, I just get so carried away sometimes. It's just so exciting being a storyteller, you know? Okay. Now, I'll be quiet.
It is good to be whole once again. Even so, he is still a part of me, just one that had grown beyond control. Furthermore, I think I've learned mediocre poetry. Thank you for your help, Even. You will one day, I think. You've got a good head on your shoulders. He says... It's been a very strange time for us here too, Even. But in saving us, you become an inextricable part of that. Wherever you go, a small part of Two Town now goes with you. And strange is good. Goodbye, Even.
And so, Even went to give Seymour his eyes back. I'm positive he was dying to make eye contact with his pupils once again.
Better off when you've got a new card from old
These are terrible.
Benedict's.
I'll edit them out later.
Hey, what happened? I heard a ruckus.
Long story. But I've got your eyes, Seymour.
Oh, my peepers and weepers. Oh, I've missed you so much. Much better. And as for those pips, if you don't mind, it just takes a little precision, the utmost finesse, and... Done. Good as new, little buddy. Hey, my pleasure. Thank you for helping me properly see again. Not everyone would have done what you did, and old Seymour here will never forget that. So, what are you gonna do now? I know you'll find her even. You found my eyes, and they're probably way smaller than your sister, right? So, there you are. Well, I wish you well on your next adventure. And if I could give you some semi-solicited advice, every roll of the dice matters, but not every roll counts. Isn't it, though? It's so fun. Bye, even. I'll miss you, but I'm sure we'll...
Well, have you gotten the ingredients yet? Well, have you gotten the ingredients yet?
I need all of them.
Well, have you gotten the ingredients yet?
Look for people to trade with in Cellar Street.
The girl was a long way from home, about to enter the land of three. Who knew what adventures awaited her there? The answer is me. I do. I'm the narrator. But for Even and Dicey, the adventure was just beginning. And Even's sister was still out there, somewhere, lost in random.
Home, I guess.
Don't touch that!
mustn't ever touch that odd. Ever. Never touch it again. I have it because I desire it, Odd. You're 12. There are things you don't understand yet. Anyway, forget it. Because I have something for you, Odd. Something special. That rudeness. That's your Wonder Origins showing. Don't worry. We'll break you of that yet. And it's not a gift. It's something to be earned. But for now, go on, try it. I had it made just for you.
Above even was one of the Queen's royal spiders, the kind that had taken away Odd on that terrifying night. They were the collectors of children who were to become Sixers.
Come on, Dicey! We can't let it get away! Hurry! She's in our sights! Not today, spider monster! You! Oh, wait! Did you see those robots? What do you mean you've seen bigger?
I always knew I was a Sixer at heart. I knew! I'll do all sorts of important work for the Queen, while Bernard mops the floor.
Hey! Where is Bernie?
Bernard is gone!
A Sixer child is missing! I repeat, a Sixer is missing. I can be rewarded. Rent by the grace of the Queen.
Look! It's Bernie! From back home! Of course we should help him. He'll be eaten alive out here.
the spider seemed impossible to get into at the moment. Oh, but perhaps Bernie would know how to get to her sister. Even knew...
Come on! We've got to find him!
Oh, yes. Time was of the essence. I was done anyway. Freedom was a district tearing itself apart in a three-way civil war. A murdered father, 3 siblings, each suspecting the other of the deed. And a giant battle droid, given to each by the Queen to settle the matter.
All bets are off when you've got a new card from old Manny Dex, Esquire.
I'm noble, you understand. Heck, most of us here are.
Oh, hello. You've made it to Three Town, have you? Be careful here. Those I could ask you, but now we're both here. And that means one thing. Let's try... Let me answer that question with a question. Who could... So, let's...
This bell belonged to my family, don't you know? It still does, I suppose. It has. I'm noble, you understand. Heck, most of us here are. I suppose it is. I don't know any other way to live, you understand. It belonged to the triplets, and before then, it belonged to the Lord or King of Freedom, before his murder. Just so. But I'm a distant relative, far enough to stand outside the daily battles and to not choose a side. You know, I have another distant relative, a cousin of mine, that I haven't heard from in some time. Not since this cursed Civil War started. Last I heard, she was in the Duke's garden, playing nobility, eating cakes, I suppose. If I could see her again, I'd tell her that I miss her. That's all. It's silly, but you never think of the people you care about until they're no longer in your life. And it would do my heart good to know that she knows I do miss her. But it's too dangerous for me to go stumbling around a battlefield. Please excuse me.
Why'd you ask, stranger? What's your motivation in all of this? Perhaps not, perhaps not. Oh, heavens no. That sort of thing wouldn't interest me at all. Good grief, spying on people. I make a point of not remembering anyone I see in public. Privacy is very important to me, you understand. What with that paranoid count demanding full reports of everything everyone does.
Fascinating. Fascinating.
Bah! Call me The attack has begun! The king must be saved! What? Identify yourself, stranger! I am Nishka, and I used to protect somebody important, I think. A ruler, maybe? Before the war. Oh, Even, you sweet child. You can't keep clinging to the past. The king's dead and gone now for years, don't you remember? What? How did you know my name? What? I've never seen you before in my life. The king! Protect the king from danger!
Oh boy, I can't wait to get back home. But I can't get back home without knowing the way. Or can I? Oh, hey, mister. Do you know the way to one... oh, wow. You want a hug? Okay. Ooh.
Wow, it's pretty cold in here and dark too.
Greetings. I'm doing a survey for the Upper Class Gazette. Do you have... Splendid, splendid. I have only one question. Who do you think started this war, turning our lord, their father's castle, into a battlefield? Surely you know the story of the three siblings. Oh, what fun. Yes, let's... So, since you're hearing this for the first time, let me tell you about the three siblings involved. There's the paranoid Count up in High Bet Haven to the west. The soft and coddled Duke living in Fogwash Garden to the north. And the duty-bound and tough-as-heck Baroness living out east on Wildcard Hill. Who do you think did it? Who do you think killed their father and started this bloody civil war? Well, that's the sort of opinion that'll make nobody like you. My word, what an opinion indeed. Yeah.
If I could see her again, I'd tell her that I miss her. That's all. It's silly, but you never think of the people.
Alive? I thought I saw one running around here recently. A young lad, boxy clothing. Can't rightly say, unfortunately. But you'd better find him quick, before the Shadow Man does.
Kids never run around here unsupervised. That's what the Shadow Man ensures. All I know is that if a kid's missing, the Shadow Man's probably got him. As well they
Leave me alone. I'm busy.
Everything's important to someone. If there's a kid running around unattended, the Shadow Man probably has him by now. Oh, you really are in over your head. If it was anyone, it was him. That's just if you stay a spell.
Even suddenly felt like she was being watched. And to tell you the truth, I did too.
Are you the Shadow Man?
I have many names, little one.
Okay, fair enough. Have you seen a little boy? About yay high?
Let me think. This one?
Oh, wow, even is that you? I'm so glad to see you. Can you believe that I'm stuck?
Let him out!
He's mine now. I won't be letting him go. I believe you'd call that leverage. No. No, I'm afraid that's not what I do. But I would be willing to trade. Haven't you heard the bedtime stories? I'm what goes bump in the night. I'm what comes for children when they roam a little too far from home. This is what I do. Or what I used to do anyway. Before this silly war. Nothing you have, child. And I suspect nothing you can bring me. That remains to be seen. But perhaps you're right. I want the same thing all of us want here. Peace. I want the triplets' war to end. I care about being feared. Before this war, I was the most terrifying thing in the world of random. Children would be afraid to whisper my name in case I came for them. And often, I did. But people only truly fear things that move in the dark during peace. During war, they are surrounded by greater threats all day long. And so nobody fears the Shadow Man anymore. Life is a greater horror. And they have overindulged, forgotten me. If you want me to give you Bernard, then I want you to change that. I don't care how. I don't care about anything even, except being feared by everyone again. I've watched you. I know you're a dice wielder. Silence! Don't insult me with your bloody lies. They may work on the living, but you can't deceive the Shadow Man. You alone carry the power to affect the arenas and those giant robots. Figure it out, or you will never see your precious Bernard or any other child I choose to take again. Without peace, there will be no boy, no hope, and you will never see your sister again. For you, there are currently more important questions at stake. Go, even. Bernie's fate rests on your tiny shoulders, and my hunger won't be held at bay forever.
To save Bernard from the wretched Shadow Man, Even had to end Threedom's civil war. It was a hard task, an impossible task, but she wasn't going to let her friend die. The first thing she needed was information. Perhaps some of the locals would be willing to share what they knew.
That poor woman, completely mad.
Who's there? You, I remember you. We've spoken before, haven't we? No, I don't remember much, and I'm sorry, what did you want? Oh, with the children. The 3 children, well, something happened. There were sounds from his chambers. Was someone with him? I was his bodyguard, and I ran to look, and he was supposed to be sleeping, but... I'm sorry, it was such a shame, I'm sorry, I forgot what we were talking about. Hello? Do I know you? I'm sorry. I'm afraid that these days I don't remember things as well as I used to. I have moments where I can see things so clearly, but there have been times where an object reminds me of things, holding an important artifact that reminds me of a person or an event. That could bring it all back. Can you find these objects for me? One for each triplet. That could bring it all back. Oh, And if you could find the murder weapon that killed the king, I could remember that too. I feel certain of it. I'm sorry, find what? What? Oh, if only I could remember. That platform reminds me. I'm supposed to warn travelers about something. I'm supposed to say something very, very important. Oh well, it's probably fine, and we should all stop worrying about it.
Seeing the ease at which Dicey affected the world, Even was surprised to find herself feeling a little bit frightened of him. How could someone so small and innocent contain so much untamed power? And now, Even suddenly felt like she had the world on her shoulders. Could she... solve the mystery of the king's murder?
It's the Count! Ladies and gentlemen, the Count has won the roll!
The only thing I can't predict are the rolls of the... Hi there! I'm Tea Time Tootsie. I used to be our late king's master planner. Hey, we don't choose our names, our parents did. Oh, well, the Nanny Fortuna renamed me after my, previous master was murdered. I hear she likes tea. Every day I watch the battles and come up with the most thrilling stratagems for the next day. The only thing I can't predict are the rolls of the Queen's dark dice, but everything else I know. Observation, my dear girl, which leads to knowledge. Knowledge, to coin a phrase, is power. I just invented that saying right now. Here, let me give you an example. Every day the dice is rolled, and every day one of the colossuses moves. sarcasm. I can detect that too. But what everyone else has failed to notice is how the winning Colossus brings most of the robots he commands with it, and that leaves the area behind safer to traverse. Do any of the triples use this information? Perhaps attacking from behind on the day the dice favors them? No, only I see it. By the order of Nane Fortuna, I am not to work for either of them. Although I would be interested in learning more about the triplets for observational purposes only. Tell you what, if you meet them, come back here and describe them to me. There'd be a reward in it for you.
Someone has entered your castle, Your Grace.
I swear, it must be my bloody sister, the Baroness, or my fancy-pants brother who thinks he's so much better than me, sending their assassins to smother me in my sleep. But this count is awake and ready for you! You hear that, assassins?
Here, mate, let's trade cards. Sometimes I feel like it's my sole purpose in life.
The Count? I love that guy. You don't? He's great! There's definitely no downsides to the man. Everything he does is so grounded and normal. It's super normal to go even crazier because your imaginary friend Shmoo is missing. Now that's something I'll absolutely... I deny it! Okay, I gotta go. If we talk too long, someone might think we're conspiring against him, which again, can't wait until the queen rolls her dice and it's our time to fight and maybe die for him again. It's... Stay back! You won't take me alive! You won't take me dead either!
You're here to kill me, aren't you? Help me to die? Bah! Have you ever marched out into a battle, little girl? I don't know. Assassin school? Unlike you, mysterious interloper, I have been in battle every day in my mind. You're being rude. Oh, you're being rude so that I'll think no assassin would draw attention to themselves with such rudeness and then kill me. Kids can be assassins. I've heard of it in stories that may or may not end it. How can you end it when the Colossus has already moved more than once today? This war is only heating up. What's wrong? Everything! My bodyguard is dead, the war goes poorly, and then well, and then poorly again. And on top of that, Count Shmoo has been kidnapped. The third of his name, yes. He was stolen from me by the vicious Baroness, my meanie of a sister. Shmoo is like a son to me, and I haven't been able to sleep since he was taken. Do this for me, and I shall give you something. How do you like that? Nishka, the only one I could trust besides my father. She disappeared when he was killed, but you're in no shape to replace her, child. She was the whole family's bodyguard. She was great. Or so I thought until she let one of us, not me, kill my father. Of course. Obviously I would keep track of that. Someone took it. A little bird whispered that it's locked up in the head of the broken colossus that used to be my father's. It should be collecting ashes somewhere in the battlefield. Why? Was someone going to use it to assassinate me? Well, good. War bores me. It's just, oh no, this person died. Oh no, this other person died. Bah! Tell me when I've died and then I'm interested. In avoiding it, obviously. Even if she's alive, that leaves my lands undefended and myself open to assassination. Ha! It'll never happen. So that's the deal. Find my plushie, and I'll give you... Well, I don't know what I've got like that. Oh, but I do have a finger taken from the scene of the crime of my father's murder. 'Tis yours if you recover Shmoo for me. Deal?
The Count was an odd duck. And a paranoid duck, too, come to think of it. But Even was now one step closer to triggering Nishka's memories. And possibly, just possibly, ending this war in freedom.
Well, have you found Count Shmoo with the go?
Bold of you to be just running around.
Go, Takapoin, Organ, Ogen Hana, Narmene, Malmene, Das, Rak, Ogergo, Da, Horgo, Da, Kimione, Nor.
citizens, country compatriots, let yourself eat cake, for now arrives the winner of the role, the Duke.
Oi, oi! Looking to get an invincibility potion, are you? Well, you've come to... Wrong place. Got off! No.
Poor Even. Hello, Even. You're not asking the right questions. You're still not asking the right questions. But I wonder if you can help me, Even. My sisters. The children of the king aren't the only triplets in Threedom. In the middle of this war, my twins disappeared, unlike you. I feel like a part of me is missing. Can you find them for me? That's not important. You'll know them when you see them. After all, you knew me. If you find them, tell them to meet me at the safe spot, over by the sword bridges. Find us there once we're all gathered, and I will have something for you. You'll find us among the teapots, in the trenches, and under the ground. I hope to see you again, Even.
Sir, 1,000 apologies, sir, but your mid-afternoon cake was burnt in the chef's oven.
A cake flambe? Oh, how delightfully decadent. I'll take the whole thing.
But sire, it's burned to a crisp.
Ooh, a new flavor I haven't experienced for years. What an amusing diversion. Have Chef serve it to me at dinner, and if he refuses, kill him. And then yourself.
Yes, sir.
The Duke certainly lived in style. Oh, it was all a show. And the horrors of war did sometimes bleed through the artifice the Duke had constructed. But if he ever noticed it, he certainly never let it show.
I'm having a ball. Simply a great time.
At 10, hut recruits, for the Baroness has won the roll. All hail her rule and her rules.
You may approach. No. This simply will not do. That is not how you greet a duke, child. Leave, and return only when you can greet me properly. You! What? You make a demand before a proper introduction? No! I shall not speak to such impertinence. Leave.
A pleasure to make your... Look at you, child. Why, you might as well be dressed in rags. Who are you? And what brings you here? Oh no, child. That is not how you introduce yourself in conversation. You must always curtsy first. Oh no, heavens no. You want just a slight bob at the end, child. It's always so unseemly when a lady goes down too far and then snaps her head up like a drinking bird. Here, like this. Oh, wonderful, yes. Perfectly wonderful. Now, what did you want to discuss? I'm afraid I wouldn't know about that. Pity. Well, good luck.
Går det med näinen? Taake munne heireho. Oota, snennalmiin. Tukinema. Tooket kaapko. Keneha. Tole. Toine. On nei. Taak. Toide menala. Tooka tahs neine. Aanike mo. Raatskalainen. Aakete. Mormanan. Tikku. Remeneit. Skänmän harla. Aks. Oma. Orkeima. Oketo. Me.
Well, I never.
Hello, darling. You're a long way from home. No, darling. That's not how you address a superior. There you go, darling. Now go on, run along.
Look at you. You're the spitting image of an unskilled laborer. Perhaps a chimney sweep? Child, no. You simply can't address people this way. You must always use their titles. For example, I am to be addressed as my most esteemed lady. It's a simple matter of respect. Well, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make her drink.
You may approach. Yes. As if anyone of my station would respond to such an incomplete greeting. Leave and return. You! Yes. So... The very idea of someone of my peerage responding to such an incomplete greeting. Leave. You! Yes. So... Oh. Well, finally some respect around here. Well met, Lady Even. What brings you to the company of the Duke, the one and only rightful ruler of Threedom today? Our old bodyguard. Oh, heavens, what is there left to say? She protected us until she didn't. And my dear father paid the price. I haven't heard from her since. She's dead and gone, I suppose. Oh, good for her. I should send her a cake. Only we haven't one to spare, you understand. But no, I couldn't possibly leave the castle. The horrors of war wait outside, child, and I can't have my people remembering them. What is there to say? Well, I didn't kill him, if that's what you're asking. I found him dead, with the murder weapon still sticking out of him. Oh, you know how things grow legs and walk off sometimes. Metaphorically speaking. I think one of my lovely spies told me someone locked it up on Father's robot's head. Giant, beastly thing. I'm afraid that robot is long gone. Probably turned to scrap by now. Shmoo, the Count's dreadful... my soldiers... Oh, I remember now! Wonderful... Nothing. That dreadful... Full of those days for the
You have? Describe him to me. That's just... Thank you. The more I know about him, the more I can build a... You have? Describe him to me. Thanks. All this information helps my terrific...
Life never goes the way... Hey, kid. You want to hear a story? There's a I was there in a triplet with us. Life never goes the way you expect. Everyone's looking for someone. Stay safe out there, kid.
Deals here. Get your deals here.
Looking to get an invincibility potion, are you? Well, you've come to the wrong place. I've got cards, though.
Welcome to Warriors Training! Way better than that calm breathing, fella! Let's begin by No! Now for axe training! You just murdered your friend with an axe! You're a warrior! Now we're working on our battle cry! Yeah! Finally, let's focus on our motivation! Do warriors need motivation? No! Motivation is for actors! But they do need battle zone inspirations! So,
Even wondered what she'd...
That concludes, warriors!
Now there's the face of a girl who wants to trade cards. And I got good news for you.
The Baroness lived atop Wildcard Hill, a training ground for war, and a home to warriors. It was not a place for children. But then again, thought even, what part of freedom was?
Well, well, colour me impressed. Most interlopers find themselves dead long before this point. How did a child like you make it up here? A likely story. You must have just snuck past them. Blind chance. At ease, child. Well then, at ease even. Look at you. You're not even old enough to be a recruit. You're soft, aren't you? No, I suppose. What can I do for you? Suddenly, I think, I found him too late. The murder weapon was still there, but someone took it and stashed it inside the head of his own personal giant robot. The robot's long since destroyed now. The Queen of All Random had it dismantled after my father died. I think she feared the old man, and that his murder came as a dark blessing to her rule. Ah, but you didn't hear that from me. Simple thing, really, but it requires complicated strategy. One or both of my brothers defeated our bodyguard and killed our father. Not surprised. Nishka's damn tough. And if anyone could survive out there, it's her. She taught me how to win a fight, taught me how to never surrender, taught me the importance of duty. No, that would be a dereliction of duty. She wouldn't be happy to see me there, and neither would I. I respect us both too much for that. How is she, other than alive? Impossible! I am too busy waging and winning this war. A child coming here and asking for a gift? The sheer god. But I admire the courage. Tell you what, even. I happen to own the mighty mechanical arm that once belonged to Nishka. If you can take it, it's yours. If not, this arm, you will fail. You may.
Even knew what she needed to do to get something that would jog Nishka's memory. Win the most protected treasure in the most militarized kingdom.
I miss my darling wife so much.
She knew it would be hard. She also knew that the chance of ending this war, if indeed she could end it, would be worth it.
By destroying the tower? To destroy the tower, you must lead your playing piece onto the appropriate tile in order to fire your cannons. Shoot the button to fire the cannon.
to fire the cannon. Shoot the button to fire the cannon. Watch out! The Baroness now has 2 cannons. The walls rise!
Get him, Dicey!
Shoot the button to fire the cannon.
Get him, Dicey!
The walls rise! Shoot the button to fire the cannon. Halfway through the board game. Shoot the button to fire the cannon. Take cover! The Baroness now has 3 cannons. Shoot the button to fire the cannon.
All walls, rise. Look out! Walls are rising.
Shoot the button to fire the cannon.
We're nearing the end of this board game now.
Shoot the button to fire the cannon.
No. Impossible. You can't have it. Give it here. You have a future in my militia. Never mind. Suddenly, the robots long since just...
Armed with Nishka's arm, even had all she needed to remind the old bodyguard of the Baroness. She just hoped it would be enough to change the course of this war.
oi, Matty Dex here, card enthusiast. The living store at your service.
You have? Describe her to me. Thank you for this. It will enhance my stratagems for... That's right.
What were we talking about again? My arm. I remember. I wore this. It's gone. It's gone. Please bring me more objects. I'm so close to remembering. What were we talking about again? Do I need objects? What were we talking about again? Do I need...
Oi, Matty Dex here, card enthusiast and living store at your service.
I miss my husband. I miss my husband. We were separated when the king died, trapped in two different parts of the freedom. He's trapped deep within the Baroness's territory. Oh my goodness! You've seen him! How does he look? What did he say? Oh, he's alive! You've done a great kindness to me today, stranger. You've done a great kindness to today, stranger. A great kindness. Thank you.
You don't fit in here, my dear. Oh, I most certainly will not. Anything to break up the tedium of war and these endless parties. Why, you may be our only hope, dear. My brother Arthur. You remind me of him. He was a soldier, and I see the same determination in your eyes, child. I do wonder what's become of him. Well, dear, aren't you a
You want to trade your cards? I know you two.
Oh, Shmoo! You're back! You lovable little spy! You've done good here today, noble child. And now let me give you this finger. It's yours. I hope that with the crime scene.
Been dealt a bad hand, have you? Oh, never mind. Trade it in for a new one with me. Old Manny Dex.
What were we talking about again? That finger. It reminds me of something. It was the fight with the king, and he and I and we. I'm afraid it's gone. But it's become clearer. Bring me more. What were we talking about again?
I'm gonna. No.
The Colossuses moved once again, this time in favor of the Count.
Hello, Even. Poor Even. You still don't know how to sing, but it's okay. I know you, Even. You understand me, don't you? My sisters.
Burning daylight, even. And I don't think I like what I see. Indeed we do. But you'd better hurry. The morning is growing cold in here. Let's hope.
So much haste. Welcome to the warrior's meditation. It's much calmer than the warrior's training. Oh, don't worry about that. Forget I mentioned it. To begin, stretch your arms. Now, exhale all tension. Excellent. Now, stand on one foot and hop. Excellent. You are now a trained and centered warrior, ready to go out and win victory for your Isim. No further. And what did you learn? Then you have found.
Taking a long time doing what I want, even.
Even? It's cold.
And it's getting colder. Maybe I do need you. Maybe I don't. But I know it won't make a difference to this child soon. When his body is, at last, as cold as mine.
Hello, Even. I wasn't expecting to find you here. You've done well to find me, Even. I know my sisters appreciate it. I'm to go to the safe spot by the sword bridges. Then you're to join us, and we're to give you something, right? Because I know you, and I hope I will see you again.
Well, an alert from a machine long dead. And what do I find here but you? No, Mr. Baldwin. I'm speaking to you, girl. The question is not what I want. Anything I desire, I make manifest. The world itself ends to me. To my tomb, the rolls of the dice. I am the queen, girl. And you are a very long way from home, aren't you, woman? Do I have your sister? I have so many children, you know. So many. Coming here, disturbing this place. It hasn't happened in a very long time. I think I need to keep my eye on you. What did you say your name was? And I don't think you will. You get a thrill from disobedience, from looking your superior in the eye and refusing her. But superiors don't stay patient for long. Lock the girl in, destroy yourself and her. Even, I know that name, as if from a dream somehow. You are a lonely girl, adrift in a world you don't belong in. Nothing awaits you in your future but pain and heartbreak. Just words, words I've heard before from countless people. They all fell like you will. A task. You have a task. Tell me, where did you find your little friend? Have you seen the valley? Have you found the valley of the dice? Tell me where it is, Ethan. Tell me where you found that dice divide.
Hello, Even. Even now, you don't dare ask the question you most want. I thank you for your help. I'm sorry, Even. I know this isn't the ending I know it can't be fixed. But now, I can rest. For what it's worth, I hope you find Odd, Even. I hope she's not like me, Even. There are 3 heads you need to be careful of. But they're not the triplets you think they are. You have so much pain ahead of you. I promised you a gift. But this is all I can give you.
What were we talking about again? By the dice maker! I remember this! It came for us so quickly, so savage, we couldn't... It's on the tip of my tongue and then it's gone. I'm sorry, Even. What were we talking about? Please, Even, bring me more artifacts. They each help, but together I'm sure I can remember something. What were we talking about again? Do I need objects? What were we talking about again? Do I need objects?
Have you seen Nishka?
What other way? Our old bodyguard. Oh, good for... No. All right. There is a portrait of me when we split our lands after my... Well, I didn't kill him, if that's what... what? Well, I didn't kill him, if that's what you... you... One of... In the...
What were we talking about again? Do I...
Oh, is that what I think it is? Yeah. Here, have this worth.
With a memento of the Duke in her hands, Even was one step closer to being able to trigger Nishka's memories of that fateful night. Even noticed her small companion looked like he had something he wanted to say.
What were we talking about again? Oh, that portrait of the children, the triplets, and their father, their poor father, the king, killed while he... I can't remember. I need more objects to jog my poor memory. What were we talking about again? Yes, Eve. I remember everything. Oh, by the dice maker, you've saved me. All right. Which one of you pranksters rang the bell?
I knew it was a trap! Assassins!
Trap
Shush, children!
Nishka!
You're alive! You should all be ashamed to have disgraced your father's beloved freedom so, and how proud he was of you. But bloody this is just not how he raised you. Listen, I was there that doomed night when your father was murdered.
And Nishka the bodyguard recounted vividly what had happened that night. It was a tale of a guard duty gone awry, of a blade against mechanical arm, and of a cold-blooded murder.
I was going to roll my dice. Well, that's how fights were done in those days. But this murderer didn't play by the rules. My trusty arm was cut off. I returned the favor and tore off the perpetrator's finger. And that perpetrator was the Shadow Man.
Busted.
Bernie!
Oh, hey, Even, there you are.
I should have been there to guide you all. I went mad with guilt for failing your father, and I ran away. I am so sorry. It appears that this war might have been for naught.
This war was all because you three never talked to each other! You people are the worst! Thanks for the outfit, Bernie. You think you'll be okay now?
Sure thing. I can find my way home to One Cross with my eyes closed. Easy peasy.
Don't worry, Even. I'll make sure he gets home. And good luck to you. I'm not good at goodbyes.
Say hi to Odd. Oh, I almost forgot. You like pips, right? This is all that was left of Mr. Shady when you poofed him. Weird, huh?
Oh, thank you. Hey guys. All right. Here goes nothing.
There you are. And the war that's torn apart this family is... And what did you say your name was, little girl? I'm...
Dicey, wait!
bastard comes crawling back, eh? Afraid of what this world truly is? Excellent, excellent. I shall deal with him later. For now, we